What's going on, LFG fam? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. As always, my name is Jet, alongside the boys, as you can see, 4 boxes today. We got Cody, J-Mag, and the boy, John.
Yeah. Congratulations. Pleasure to be here.
Hey, let's do it for the one time. Let's do it for the one time. Boys pod! Boys
pod! Super exciting episode for you guys today. So much happened in the world of pop culture. And I'm talking about a bunch. Unless just, you live under a rock. Warner Brothers is going to get sold. There is a winner to that bid, and we will cover all of that in its own personal section. So stay tuned for that. We got the What We Watches of this week. New episode of Pluribus, new episode of Welcome to Derry, along with the movie of the week, Nobody 2. So that should be a good time to cover all that and whatever else the boys and myself bring. But first, LFG is going to get you guys caught up on all the latest pop culture news from this past week.
Center star Lee Jun-Lee knew her character would be absolutely hated for inviting the vampires inside and talked to Ryan Coogler about it. I said, why is it that she has not considered anyone else's lives before doing what she does? And he simply answered, because she's a mother. Dialogue was added after they discussed the scene to make the context more clear. So before that, there was not enough context to justify it. So he had to add that to satisfy that.
Yeah, her bringing it up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go. I mean, I know we've had this discussion plenty of times involving this scene in particular. And short answer, man, she's a mother. And I think we all, came to that conclusion anyway. She's just thinking about her daughter. And that's what it is.
That's why I think this is interesting, because that, I guess it's kind of different to see it as you're making the movie, but watching it, we came to that conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but again, he added the context after this conversation. Obviously, it wasn't a lot of. I'm pretty sure it was already subtle, but it wasn't enough for her to be like, "Why are we doing this?" Or it wasn't enough, so she was asking, "Why are we doing this?" And he added more, so then I guess she was okay with the extra. Because think about it from her perspective, she's even questioning it. So that's
yeah.
I still hate her. I don't care.
Damn, it's an orphan now. Walton Goggins has zero interest in playing the Fallout games. I won't play them. I'm not interested. He thinks playing them will break his immersion with the world. All of a sudden, I'm looking at this world from a very different perspective as someone on a screen. I believe the goal exists in the world. The best way that I can serve the fans in this game is to go to work every single day and believe the circumstances that I'm presented with. I like that low key.
Mm-hmm. This is very dangerous.
It is. But go ahead. I'll let you get yours off first.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I like. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say I like it. I'm okay with it, but I don't like the reason that he gave.
I like the reason.
The all of a sudden I'm looking at this world from a very different perspective. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, the game. What this shit is based off of? What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he's saying as an actor, he can get immersed in it even more because he doesn't know what's coming. He doesn't know what could possibly happen. So it's like, I don't know what's the word. Hang on, this is a word for it, but it's
he's not. I think what you're trying to say is he's not putting the game's impressions on himself so that he can give his own take and his own version on the role and on the
in his performance. Yes,
I get it. And for now, it's working. This man's a great actor. Walton Goggins, he's got it. He's got it. But shit goes wrong in the future, the seasons and stuff like that. This is going to be something we point to as to why didn't he play the games to understand? And maybe I don't know. I haven't played the games either, so maybe ghouls aren't that deep. I have no idea if he's playing a character that is that deep. I don't know.
But let me stop, because I feel like we're over estimating what this really means. He's just an actor playing the role he was given. What could this really affect in his character besides him acting how they want him to act? He's just saying for his own experience and his immersion in the story. That's all he's saying.
No, we've had this conversations though with other people that don't play the games, don't watch read the books or nothing. And I don't have no interest in doing that.
Those are directors and screenwriters. This is an actor just acting a role in there. What does that have to do?
That's also why I don't have a problem with it. I don't care. If this is the director, then I kind of have a problem with it because you don't know the world. But as far as reading the script. Maybe you go on Google, get like a little deep dive of your character, watch a YouTube video, whatever you got to do to get ready for it. But just like J-Mac said, now that he said this, if shit goes sideways in the future, they're gonna look at this 100%.
But I don't see how. What could go sideways?
How? Because he said it.
This doesn't affect his character at all. He's gonna get a script,
but you know how the internet is. They're gonna be like, "Well, should have played the games."
And I would, and my response to that would have been like, what would that have changed in his performance?
Yeah, I get what Cody said.
He would have had a better, and like I said, I have no idea about this character or whatever, but he would have had a better understanding of this character and what his motivations, what his, and I think his motivations in the show make it clear too, but just a better understanding of the character.
Like you can apply this to anything. Like if somebody starts fucking playing Naruto, you're gonna tell them not to go fucking read Naruto to get a better understanding of the character. You can just read the script that the fucking show writer wrote. Doesn't make sense.
Yes,
the Zoro actor, bro. Imagine he did this shit. Imagine the One Piece actors that love One Piece and they're like, "Nah, I'm just gonna act. I'm just gonna do what's on the script," and they'd have no interest in reading the manga, watching the anime, because we know that's what made that show work. Was them being in love with that stuff already.
And again, we are going off a hypothetical in the future if this doesn't work out. But like we've already said, season 1 was amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't hear a single complaint about his character. So clearly, this is working out. The fault goes into directors and screenwriters for not knowing the
material.
The material,
okay.
Yes.
I get that.
Yeah, they have to know it for sure. Guaranteed.
Like as an actor,
that's bare minimum.
That's what I'm saying. As an actor, his immersion, he loves it, like seeing it. Oh, this is my new script. Oh, this is crazy. Besides him going to play the game, he knows it all. So then he's like, it just is better for himself. That's why he's saying that. It's better for himself, and I don't see a problem with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, it's working for now. He's great, no issues whatsoever. It's just something to keep an eye out in the future if shit goes wrong.
Nothing gonna go wrong with his character unless it's written that way. I promise.
Yeah.
That's a name. Macaulay Culkin. I've never seen her name spelled out. His name spelled out. Even worse.
Macaulay Culkin.
I've never seen it spelled out like that, so that's kind of crazy to see. Yeah. Was a Fallout fan before he got cast in season 2. He used to watch lore videos on YouTube. Watched season 1 with his wife Brenda Song. What? That's it. Oh my God, that's his wife. And would catch her up on details. Didn't play the console games as much, but loves the mobile game Fallout Shelter. I knew what I was walking into. It is a very rich world. There's nothing that is off-brand. You could have zombies in it, death claws, monsters. I mean, gosh, you have aliens. The Mothman is now fair game. You name it. He knows his shit.
You see, now this is the complete opposite.
It is.
It is because he at least watching YouTube videos and lore videos, right? And he's seen season 1 and all that shit. But what people were pointing to on this one is like, this is just a step above Walton, and he didn't play the games as much. Now he has probably a little bit more than Walton, but just a little step above.
To compare to Fallout Shelter, like that's a different game.
And then he's comparing, he loves the mobile cash grab game. That's what he loves. So I don't know how much the story
millionaire loves that.
So, but it is a step above Walton, and it's funny, different take that he's taking on it, or the different perspective and insight that he has on Fallout.
His wife is Brenda Song. Dude, that's so crazy.
You didn't know this nigga at all, huh?
Right, at all.
Like Brenda Song.
You know who that is? You know who that is though?
Brenda Song, yeah.
No, Macaulay Culkin. Do you know who that is?
No.
You don't know
Home Alone.
That's Home Alone, bro.
That's Joe
That's
Burrow's.
Why I don't know him. I'm supposed to remember a kid growing up.
That looks like exactly like him. It's the same person.
Man, they're like the 40-year-old version. What are we talking about?
He's one of the most famous people ever.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a truth.
What has he done since Home Alone?
That's all he needed, nigga.
Like I'm saying, for me to see him as an adult and recognize him.
He looks
I mean, just cameos and stuff, but nothing crazy.
I definitely see the similarities.
Well, see, this is cool though, because like I think I shouted him out in Zootopia. He was casted in Zootopia, so he's got another role, and this is the first I heard of it being in season 2, so that's cool. So we'll see.
Brenda Song. Wow. Paramount's film leadership initially passed on Rush Hour 4. Wow. They only learned that they would be distributing it when the news leaked publicly that Trump requested the film. What the?
That's crazy. That's
insane.
Trump wants the fourth movie, so the fourth movie's coming. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, like he said, you know what? I want a Rush Hour.
Yeah.
He said,
I didn't know
we're doing this?
initially. That was kind of crazy.
More on fucking Paramount later, man.
Like,
Yep.
That's insane. No, we don't want to do that. Huh? Trump said we got to, like, what? That's insane, bro.
Yeah, it's wild.
Wow. Vin Diesel will star in and write a live-action Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie for Mattel. Diesel says the film will examine the role of competition in a world often measured by strength and dominance that dares to reveal the power of compassion at its core.
Family.
Yeah.
Family.
Beat their ass.
That's what they meant to say.
Yeah. Star in and write. He's writing. I don't know about his writing game, bro. I'm not too sure. I don't know what he's written. We'll see. I mean, maybe this doesn't even get done. Supposedly, Fast, what is it? X11, right? Fast 11.
Yeah.
Was supposed to have this, and this, and apparently the studio had no idea. So
they're trying to do like a makeshift Real Steel too.
Real Steel, and then yeah. I guess this is his Kool-Aid jet, so we'll see.
There's a Kool-Aid every week.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's a good thing. Well, this might be one of the biggest hits of his career.
Wow.
That's insane.
He just said
that's the whole Fast franchise, bro.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Just saying. Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, standing next to Oda's drawing of his Jack Sparrow character. This is beyond legendary. Wow.
That's fire.
Sick. Yeah.
Wow.
Oda drew that
shit is
right
so
there.
Cool, man.
That's fire, bro. That's fire. Imagine we get like just a little cameo, nothing crazy, of Jack Sparrow. Maybe, and hopefully it's not actually Jack Sparrow, but it's like inspired by Jack Sparrow.
You think he makes him a character on one of the covers?
Oh, maybe. That'd be cool.
Just a background character, the camera's panning by.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
That's really fucking cool you guys went there. My mind immediately went to the live action. Like just like
wasn't even thinking
short
about
part
that.
in the episode.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's because he already drew him right here. So
he could have been that
well
dude with the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dude from Usopp's arc. Well,
sure.
W, as big as Elbeth.
Seahawks. Little collapse. Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty fire. That's pretty fire.
sick.
One Piece's reach is crazy, man.
Why is
This is just
going
going
white?
Yeah.
Why is the only black person white?
That's
Is that Cooper?
Yeah.
damn. It might be Cooper Cup. Who else would
It
that
is,
be?
yeah.
Unless it's Sam. Is it Sam Darnold?
14, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It might
Oh,
be
it is.
14.
It is.
It-
It is
yeah.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there you go.
He has to be one of
I
them.
guess because the sniper. I guess.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you made the connection. There you go.
Who's
Who's
21?
21?
that
Who's that?
works.
Who's the captain?
That would be defense. I think that's
Woolen or no? Woolen's 20.
Is it Witherspoon? What's his number?
Oh, it might be Witherspoon.
Now we gotta look it up. We gotta.
Yeah, I think it's Witherspoon. I think it's 20 something.
JSN is Nami. That's crazy. It's the navigator.
He's the most important.
He's the navigator. There you go.
He has number 21.
K9.
Yeah, it is Witherspoon. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Look at Ken Walker.
Damn, man. He lost that hair and he lost his ability. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they ain't got Charbonnet up here.
They made him the chef because he ain't cooking over there in Seattle. So they had to make him cook here.
It's so crazy.
That's
Yeah,
a
shout out
W.
One Piece. Yeah,
That's cool.
That their reach right now is insane. People say
Jason
other
and
animes are
5
bigger.
others.
They tagged everybody in that picture. There you
That's
go.
dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Chainsaw Man the movie will be available in sub and dub versions on your favorite digital retailer from December 9th.
There you go. That's the time when you guys are watching this. Go pick that up.
Chainsaw Man.
That's a W.
Do that. IMAX says multiple Studio Ghibli films will get 4K restorations and release in theaters next year. Studio Ghibli is directly overseeing the restorations. Holy W.
That'll be cool because I don't think I've really seen any Studio Ghibli stuff. So check that out. I will check that out.
Yeah,
in
that
theaters.
is really cool.
To watch these.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
This is Daniel Kaluuya confirms he is developing a Spider-Punk animated film. Those Spider-Verse films, they speak to me. I think the filmmakers and the animators are some of the best storytellers in the game. Some of the best.
W, for sure.
You know, sound like the best trilogy of all time on the way. Miles Morales' co-creator Sarah Pichelli says she does not get any royalties from the Spider-Verse films, Insomniac games, or merch. I don't get anything. That's the saddest part of my life. Do y'all agree?
Well, I'm sure
agree with what? I mean, that's her
Right.
opinion. I don't know her life.
Sounds pretty fucked up. What?
Dang.
Why not love?
Fuck no.
Contracts, man.
Gotta eat.
They're important.
Yeah.
They're important.
Co-creator.
That is crazy though. She doesn't see a dime from none of that shit, and it's all successful. It's
Man.
crazy. That sucks.
She needs a lawyer. Like, fuck that.
The Avengers Doomsday trailer that's releasing later this month is just over a minute long.
Wow, that's pretty long.
Sounds like a teaser.
That is a teaser, but I was not expecting it to be over a minute. That's pretty good.
Just a little. It's probably going to start with the Marvel. That's why it's going to take a couple seconds.
It's going to take all
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Marvel, and then the Marvel at the end. That's probably, what, like 15 seconds?
30 seconds.
Yeah, so the trailer's like 45 and some change. Well,
That's a W, though.
later this month.
They got to
In,
show
2 weeks.
face, man.
2 weeks.
Scarlett Johansson is officially in talks to star in The Batman Part 2.
That's
Who could
crazy.
it be? Who could it be? Who could it
She
be?
went over to DC
She's
instead of
swapping over.
yeah.
They killed her off. Well, all right. Time to start anew.
Nobody's really
That's
killed
cool.
off, right? They're about to reset everybody. So
Oh, yeah.
but she's done though with the MCU.
Nah,
so.
yeah, she's done. For
It's
now.
wild. We'll see.
Zoe Kravitz is not expected to return as Catwoman in The Batman Part 2. Well,
That last one they go.
She's waiting. She's waiting for what's her name? Their movie. That'll be pretty cool. Sophia.
Oh shit! I was like, "What are you talking about?"
DC is brainstorming the possibility of building life-size blocks of Batman's Gotham and Superman's Metropolis for fans to walk through and visit.
Shit.
One marquee venue idea was Gotham's Iceberg Lounge.
That's cool.
That's really fucking cool.
That's pretty cool. Dang.
That's fucking crazy. Where is that shit even gonna be at?
Yeah.
Life
Oh,
size.
New York, right?
Fucking
You got it.
Gotham.
You want to go see Gotham? You go see it in Gotham.
All right, now y'all go to Gotham. Y'all gonna get Gotham.
Remember, you wanted to live there though.
And but I forgot that was a choice. That was a choice.
What was the other option?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
Gotham had to be better.
That was your choice.
It was hell, John.
There is more. An event movie in the Sonic universe will release on December 22nd, 2028 in theaters. Sonic 4 is already set to release on March 19th, 2027.
Oh, an event movie. So that's our crossover? Is that what we're talking about right now?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Gotta
It's
be.
the Avengers.
Ay, that's dope. That's
And them
dope.
bitches are close to each other. So they're already working on that shit.
Olympics, bro. Gotta be, right? Gotta be Olympics.
And things that simple.
Hope so.
Printing money.
Hope
Yep.
so.
Jeremy Allen White reveals there's no solid plans for the future of The Bear after season 5. There's no plans for it to be the last. There's also no plans right now for us to do more after season 5.
Bam.
Yeah.
That prediction you were talking about might be true. This might be the end.
Yeah.
You can get off that comedy run, huh? A live-action Helldivers movie is moving forward at Sony. Justin Lin, Fast and Furious, is set to direct with Gary Dauberman, Annabelle, writing the script.
That's an interesting duo.
Yes, it is. Helldivers does have a little comedic aspect to it, I guess, too. So
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna blend that with those two, directing and writing the script. But it's kind of crazy, man. You get a fucking popular game, that shit gets a movie instantly these days.
Yeah.
Well, what's the fan base looking like right now? SpongeBob X Burger King collab revealed. I wanted to try this. Haven't yet.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy that the fucking comparisons between this and when Wendy's did it.
Wendy's wasn't even a fucking crusty Krabby Patty, bro. Like, nah, that was bad.
Like, look at the effort here, and then the Wendy's thing.
It
was a
brown
regular
paper
4x4
bag, bro. Like,
But why isn't it a kelp shake? Dr. Kelp.
Yeah.
What is it called?
the kelp shake. But they don't have kelp shakes at the
They
Krusty
like to
Krab.
do.
Yeah, but it's SpongeBob theme, not Krusty Krab theme.
Yeah, true.
Oh, you're
Those
right.
are
They like to do pineapple bullshit for him though.
bacon cheese tots.
Bacon cheese tots.
That's cool.
On that network.
Oh shit! What?
The Stranger Things series
Sounds
finale
good.
will be 2 hours and 5 minutes long, the second longest episode of the series.
The second longest is what I'm taking away from that. That's the
Yep.
season finale. Series finale. And that's only the second? Dang. It's crazy.
It's fucking nuts.
That's crazy.
Well, they're gonna eat that up. Hideo Kojima has been cast as Paul Moldebrandt in the Japanese version of Zootopia 2. It's his first voice acting role in an animated film.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
Japanese version. Heard they love it over there in China. YouTuber Marquez Brownlee has announced his Panels wallpaper app is shutting down on December 31st, 15 months after launch. The app launched with heavily criticized monetization like a $11.99 monthly subscription, and changes since have been not been enough to sustain the app. So he's trying to be like streaming services and overcharge and
Yeah, man, come on.
For a
Vinyl.
wallpaper app.
MKBHD, bro. I follow this man on YouTube and shit. Cool
if
dude.
you're not going to Google and screenshotting, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
$12 monthly subscription? Are we serious, bro?
Yeah.
That's insane, man. That's insane to me. Couldn't even do it just I think max $5, and even that is a little too much.
Yeah, like it's just a
it's like
wallpaper,
$2.
bro.
I think that should be like a $2
Yeah, the
thing.
$1.99.
Trying to monetize free
That
things is
is
so
crazy.
crazy to me.
Yeah, it's wild. Oh, there you go. Gone.
Did I go too fast? I did. Okay, Left 4 Dead creator Mike Booth's new 4-player co-op shooter will be a console exclusive for PlayStation 5. Thank you very much. Developed by Bad Robot Games, builds on the foundations of Left 4 Dead. It will release on PC as well.
So not a PlayStation 5 exclusive.
Yeah, I was like, what the
Which also
This is
goes
console
to
exclusive, though.
Xbox.
Yeah, that also goes to Xbox.
Oh,
so yeah, there you
what
go.
the fuck?
All right. No, I mean, cool. I don't
What
know.
the fuck, dude? You just try to trap us.
Yeah, they're all in cahoots with each other now.
It might come out like a year or two later or after PlayStation, but I don't know.
It's like, I don't care who gets these fucking games.
At all.
Yeah.
13 Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie is already being discussed. The sequel will release in September 2027. J-Mag.
That's
how
a
you
W.
feeling?
Yeah, that's a W. That's a good series. Well, movie. I think they made it a series too, actually.
Another banger incoming.
Hell yeah.
Well, where is Transformers 2? Matt Smith is the front runner for playing Brainiac in Man. Wow. You know who this is?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We know who that is right there. I like it because I mean we've seen him in stuff outside of Morbius, and I know what he could do.
I wasn't talking about Morbius.
What are you talking about?
Doctor Who.
Oh, he is in Doctor Who too. That's Morbius, though, guy. Right? I'm not tripping on that. Right?
I don't
That's
remember Morbius.
Morbius'
Like
villain. But I think if that's him, yeah, that's a good casting. I think.
No,
that'd be
yeah,
pretty
for
cool.
sure. I like him.
I was gonna say mine is just House of the Dragon, and I mean if he's in Morbius,
He's in House of the Dragon.
He is. He's in House of the Dragon. That's what I was talking about.
Everything.
a major character in House of the Dragon. I mean, is Brainiac going to be a hard role? Not that has anything to do with anything, but
No, it's not. It shouldn't be, is what I'm trying to say. It should not be. No.
I feel like this truly could have been a lot of people happy it's him. He's a great actor. We know we're going to get something great from his performance, but I don't know if Brainiac would have been that difficult. You know, could have been anybody.
Yeah. And they saw him and they said, "Ooh, That's what we want. The highest rated TV episodes of 2025 so far. Forgot about Invincible. We don't have episode numbers on here, so one of those episodes got a 9.8. Dexter Resurrection, 9.8. Stranger Things, 9.8. And we know that one was the last episode we got, which was episode 4. So there you go.
Interesting. Okay, since we haven't seen Dexter Resurrection, I hope to get back on that soon. But I'm assuming that Invincible episode is the Conquest one. Like, that's what that looks like.
It.
So if that's what it is, what do you guys have right now? Invincible or Stranger Things?
Invincible. Stranger Things was alluded to, was expected. Everybody just feeling they had that high off of the moment. We're like, we didn't see it coming.
I don't know. That episode was pretty great, though.
It was. I'm not denying that. I'm just trying to say, like, compared to the two, like, Invincibles that was some shit. Boy.
I guess, yeah, Invincible, but that Stranger Things episode was great. Like, I don't take nothing from that shit. It's not even just Will. Like,
Derek carried. Past that, it was the Will moment.
Vecna?
I mean, Vecna's Vecna.
Them having a whole fucking shootout and the way the camera was panning around, them going through the fucking the field. That episode was crazy. You're undermining the fuck out of it.
But the plot armor, though, right, Cody?
Yeah, that's that whole scene. I'm not tripping. Plot armor or what?
Of his mom, Will's mom.
Oh, for sure. That was crazy too. But there is a chance it's justified because they.
How is it justified?
There's a chance. There's a chance, or like Will's. Yeah, either that or Will's mind is also part of the hive, so he inherently doesn't want to kill her. That's possibly if they explain that. If they don't, it's bullshit. Because you're gonna sit there and one shot everybody, but it comes to her, they just throw it to the side.
Yeah, we'll see. But no, I do got Invincible though. That was a crazy.
The scene was good though. Oh, go ahead.
That's it. No, it was just a crazy episode. So that's what I would go with.
Agree.
Yeah, watch those, John. That's a name. Olafur Dari.
Olafson, come on.
Yeah,
I was just trying to make sure I was on track. Okay. Severance is reportedly in talks to play Thor in the God of War live action series.
Look, this is a W. I love the dude on the left that looks like the Thor that they made in the game. But why not go Ryan Hurst? Why not just get Ryan Hurst?
Oh,
Ryan Hurst is a big dude. He's a big dude too.
That is a big motherfucker.
Because he applied and he did his thing.
Ryan Hurst is the voice actor. That's him right there. That's his face. So that would be my first option. If it has to be this dude, then that's not a bad option either.
Damn, Ryan fucking Hurst.
Maybe he was busy.
I mean, I'm with you. It could have been either way. I saw this and I was like, wow, that's a 10 out of 10 casting. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Ryan Hurst, he is Thor.
Yeah, he is Thor. Great performance in the game. Amazing. Yeah. But this is only going to be for a little bit anyways for season 1. Just going off of the games. So.
Well,
we'll see.
There you go, God of War fans. That officially concludes.
So yeah, like we alluded to in the intro, the bidding war for Warner Bros. Has officially ended. The winner, like I said, unless you're, living under a rock, the winner was Netflix. Netflix has won the bidding war to purchase Warner Bros. Discovery. They are now entering exclusive deal talks with Netflix, offering $30 a share and a $5 billion breakup fee. The sale is not yet finalized, as the U.S. Department of Justice could also interfere due to antitrust concerns.
And all the Stranger fans rejoice, right? All the Stranger Things fans just rejoice. You got a W right there, right? WB coming over to Netflix.
So we're just gonna go through this real quick. 5 main things to know about the Netflix WB deal. Netflix had the biggest bid, outdoing Paramount and Comcast. The value of the deal is said to be $87.2 billion. This is a bigger deal than the Netflix. This is bigger than the Disney/Fox deal that was at $711.3 billion. So that is the first point right there. Number two, the deal will take at least a year and not happen until after WB spins off the WBD's Global Networks division, Discovery Global, in the late 2026. So like we were talking about when this first happened, people are just interested in the cool shit. You know, WB, DC, all their different shows, their IP, stuff like that. But Warner Bros. Is more than that. They also have their Discovery. So once they work out a lot of that, the deal will more than likely go through. There is people fighting this shit currently, but that's the major portion of it. Number three, Warner Bros. Will stay intact and continue to put out theatrical films, according to Netflix. That's what they say. We'll get everybody's take, see if they believe them, but that is what they said. Number four, HBO Max will continue to operate as a standalone service. So the HBO Max app will still be a thing. Maybe it could turn into a thing kind of like Disney Plus, where they have Hulu inside the Disney Plus app, kind of like that.
Yeah, because Hulu's not even around anymore, so, or it's not going to be around anymore.
You know, so maybe in a couple years that happens, or they just have HBO shows and shit like that on Netflix for you to watch just through there. Whatever the case may be, we'll see what happens with that. But number five, and probably one of the things that most people are concerned about, most of the current creative leadership is staying, including DeLuca, Abdi, and of course James Gunn, co-CEO of DC Studios. So those are five things that people just need to hold in perspective, for sure. Does anybody want to speak on anything we just talked about right there?
He was holding out on me.
Well, this is a whole video that we're gonna make.
I know.
I don't know. We'll see exactly how all this pans out. I don't think I'm positive or negative one way or the other. I'm just more of a let's wait and see what happens. So,
I'm positive. Netflix is successful regardless of the mishaps, and they just got Warner Bros. So we'll see.
We got something from James Gunn here. He says theatrical releases are incredibly important for DC after the Warner Bros. And Netflix merger news. The communal theatrical experience is something that is incredibly important and remarkably well suited to our big spectacle films. Mm-hmm. So like I said, Netflix said that they're going to keep doing theatrical films. James Gunn is backing that.
Obviously, 1 week films, right? That's what they're talking about, right? Because
hopefully not. They already said that they are going to shorten that window. Hopefully it's not a fucking week, though. But yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, that would really suck.
That's a major negative for sure.
Yeah,
there's not many off of what they've said so far. That one for sure. It's like,
Would Frankenstein not be a big spectacle film, or not really?
Obviously, it could be one.
I see it as that too, but I mean, obviously, it's not the Supermans, the Marvels, and all that shit. You know, that's for sure a big spectacle film. But I think I would put Frankenstein in that category, given that cast, given that director.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know,
but maybe it'll just be different. They wanna. I'm just hoping Netflix sees the success, especially this year that Warner Bros. Has, and yes, they bought it. They're gonna make money off of that. But it's just like, let them do what they do, and you guys
throw it on your platform in a month. Let them have the theatrical releases and just put it on your platform in a month,
and you'll make so much money doing that.
Yeah.
This one. Okay, yeah. So this is from Netflix CEO or co-CEO Ted Sarandos, but this is the guy. This is the one that's always making the fucking comments and everything like that. Ted Sarandos has made a statement on buying Warner Bros. Our mission has always been to entertain the world by combining Warner Bros. Incredible library of shows and movies, from timeless classics like Casablanca and Citizen Kane to modern favorites like Harry Potter and Friends, with our culture defining titles like Stranger Things, K-pop Demon Hunters, and Squid Game. we'll be able to do that even better. Together, we can give audiences more of what they love and help define the next century of storytelling.
And so we'll see. We shall see.
And then to appear, like I said, more on Paramount later. Paramount has accused Warner Bros. Of an unfair bidding process to buy the studio. They add that Warner Bros. Management is appearing to favor Netflix's offer.
This was before they bought Netflix, but this is going to show, like, okay, maybe WB or Paramount wasn't crazy, right? They're saying they were favoring Netflix's offer, and sure enough, they won.
But I'm so confused because at the end of the day, if they wanted Netflix to buy it, that's who they're gonna go with. I'm confused. Like, what's the problem?
It's a bid.
Unfair.
But I don't think it's necessarily like that.
That's the thing where it's kind of like Netflix had the highest bid.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so confused.
And reportedly, it's all in cash.
Like, oh shit, for real.
Oh
yeah,
that might be a little different. Because yeah, it is a bid, so I don't know if they could pick. Like, yeah, I want him.
Oh yeah, you could pick. This is your bid. They don't necessarily have to go with the highest bidder.
Yeah, they don't.
For
sure.
Then what the fuck? So then, yeah, I mean,
and then like you said, this came out.
Netflix.
This came out before Netflix won, and it was like this whole thing where Paramount wrote a letter. Basically, yeah, like this says, like talking shit, and that just left a sour taste in everybody's mouth, and people didn't want Paramount to have it after that. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You sound like a sore loser.
Don't get me wrong, they do, and I'm understanding a lot more now. But they rejected Paramount multiple times, right? Like that's what happened.
Yeah, that was that one.
Off them not being satisfied with their offer, though.
Yeah, exactly. So they clearly don't want to do business with you. So you're mad. That's basically what I'm getting.
Yeah, I guess, right?
Like they just did not want to do business with you. It's point blank period.
And they were mad. Truly all it is. And then WGA says the Netflix and Warner Bros. Merger must be blocked. The world's largest streaming company swallowing one of its biggest competitors is what antitrust laws were designed to prevent.
Now, it might be different, but nobody wanted to block Disney from buying all the other shit, right? They didn't want to block them getting Marvel, them getting Star Wars, them getting all this other shit. No, that was fine.
I don't know about those. They for sure tried to stop it when they tried to get Fox.
And see, and that's where I was like, yeah, because what I listed were properties, not a studio, not a production company and shit. So, but yeah,
and it's crazy, like being up on the news of everything now, because obviously I wasn't doing that back then. And you just have a different perspective when all you really care about is, oh shit, the MCU's about to get the X-Men. Please make this shit happen. But there's just so much more to that side of things. It's just crazy, man. Like Netflix, I talked about it multiple times. Like this is the worst. This is the worst one. And like I talked about when I was reading everything, they've set, other than them shortening the theatrical run windows and things like that, they've said everything that we want to hear. But we know companies change their minds. We know prices go up. And it's just like J-Mac was talking about, it's a matter of waiting and seeing. This can obviously go super fucking south. This could be horrible. Could also just be okay. We just gotta wait and see what they do with it.
Yep.
But yeah, that is pretty much everything. More on this will come in the future, obviously, once the deal obviously gets done and they actually start, making products and they have the Warner Bros. Name under their name. But yeah, go ahead and leave your thoughts and opinions on what you thought about Netflix acquiring Warner Bros., winning the bid. Whatever you think about it, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.
Yeah. Gamers were pointing out like, hey, Netflix now has the Nemesis system. The people been wanting that released forever.
Shit, that's crazy. Yeah.
So I don't know, Netflix, and they got their whole gaming division. Maybe they can push that out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They do, huh?
Yeah.
Multiverses.
Multiverse? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There you go. Something to keep an eye on. But all right, moving on to our what do we watch is what do we watch? What do we play? Or perhaps what do we listen to this week? Let's go ahead and just go around the horn here before we get to our usuals. John?
Yeah. I saw that Frankenstein on Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah. She was pretty cool. He just saw that violence was the way of the world and was like, hell yeah, I could top this shit. He didn't really want to hurt nobody.
You didn't think that was boring? The movie was boring? You thought it was good?
It was all right, yeah.
Wow.
He just wants love. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, you
More
can relate.
like he just wants somebody to be with him so he won't be alone.
Basically, the whole time. But there was a scene where his creator, he was like getting busy doing shit in his lab, and it reminded me of a scene from Nightmare Before Christmas, when Jack he's trying to figure out what all the presents and shit mean. That's what it felt like. That. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, when he cut his hand?
Yeah. But now it was all right. He just, slowly learned violence.
Rating?
I guess it could have been a little better, but like, 8.
Wow.
It was
that is pretty.
It wasn't bad.
I would not have 10. Yeah, that means 10. Yeah, I would have not have pegged you to like that movie at all. Like that.
For real.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That was cool.
There you go. Hell yeah.
And then I think it's called The Ugly Stepsister or some shit on. It's basically like Cinderella, the other sister.
Oh.
I was like, oh shit, that was a crazy twist. But yeah,
twist.
Like
you didn't get that from the name.
Nah, I didn't pick up on that. I was like, oh, that makes sense. But yeah, like the mom's just like hoeing around type shit, and just that's the only way she could live. And then she's trying to get the other one like pretty and shit, so they do some crazy stuff to her. Fucking sew on some eyelashes and make her look popping and shit. For that dance where Cinderella comes in and loses her foot. I was like, oh shit. And that's where it continues from that story. I'm like, oh shit. Tries to find the lady who fits the foot. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, I was I think it was like Russian. I don't know what the fuck it was. He just had to read.
Oh, okay.
But so I kind of zoned in and out, but it was pretty chilling.
Couldn't put it in English?
I didn't see an option, I guess.
96 on Rotten Tomatoes.
96?
87
That's kind of crazy.
Wow.
It wasn't that bad, yeah. Yeah, I'll give it like a 9. It was pretty crazy.
How many votes? How many votes is on that 96?
Look at this.
138.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Stop hating.
It's not bad.
Let you see before Cinderella came in. And then every now and then we just put a Law and Order episode. SVU only. The other ones are boring as fuck.
Yeah.
So, like we tried one episode. I said, nah, put that other shit. So I don't care that he robbed this shit. Let me go see this murderer over here. What the fuck?
Yeah. Nah, SVU is good.
Tea. Yeah.
It's a good show.
And then every time they find who did it, they're like, yeah, I'll do that shit again. I'm like, oh shit. They don't have no remorse over killing the dude. But most of the time the dude's like corrupt, so he deserved to die.
No.
But yeah. That show's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
And that's it that I could kind of remember.
Stranger Things?
Nah, but I do want to start it. I would have to start fucking first 4 seasons.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Right. Welcome to Dairy. You gonna start that?
I need my HBO Max. I do want to see that shit though. Oh yeah.
I got a plug.
Oh shit. All right. So, start right after this.
What other show? That's it. Pluribus, if you're interested.
Pluribus.
You might not like that though.
I don't know.
For real.
He might.
I want to see it just because of who.
Yeah, it's the Breaking Bad creator.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I do need that Apple TV. When Silo and all that other shit coming back.
Silo.
Silo.
I haven't heard shit on that. What the fuck?
Rum's coming out in 26, so we'll see.
And I was fucking up. I was buying 2 MGM pluses.
Just in case, you never know.
Oh, right.
You don't want to miss Rum.
Yeah. I said, oh shit, cancel both of these. Let me get the cheaper deal over here. Get it for like $5.
Damn.
So we're doing only like 7. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've seen.
All right, WW. Cody?
Probably nothing. Just 3rd or 13th rewatch of Teen Wolf because it's on Netflix now.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully more on that later.
All right, 13th.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jet. Nothing I want to talk about right now.
It's definitely later, so
There
something
you
you want to
go.
talk about.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
All right, I got 3 here. Jujutsu Kaisen Execution. Went to go check that one out yesterday in theaters. Now I knew this wasn't a film. I knew that going into it, which you guys know me. I don't like that shit anyways. But I'm gonna go check it out. At least I already knew what I was in for. And yeah, it's Cody mentioned yesterday that somebody on Twitter or some shit said it the first hour, right? Or no, 80%, right? Is what he said.
80%. He's
80% of the movie is recap. And I don't he's over exaggerating. I think it was like the first 40 minutes was straight last 2-3 episodes, but condensed and sped up and however they spliced it up so that they can recap you on that. But yeah, that's what that was. And then you get into the new shit. Which, as a manga reader, me and Justin, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see that, be animated and things like that. Nothing too crazy as far as like compared to what we got last season. But it's just getting started. The Culling Game arc is just getting started. But that was cool to see animated. It's the first time we get to actually see Yuta, outside of, his movie that he had, coming out. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm excited for the season to come back. Obviously, I'm already going to see the first, 3 episodes. I think that's more or less what it was, because of this. But yeah, it was solid. It was solid. So we'll see for the future of JJK. You got to see some characters and stuff like that. I was hoping they dived into a certain character's backstory, but obviously not enough time there. But yeah, solid. So let me know if you guys have seen Execution in theaters. What you guys thought about it? Do you guys recommend checking it out? Obviously, I don't recommend checking it out in theater. I don't. Don't do that. We got Movie Pass over here and stuff like that. So we are fortunate enough to go check that out whenever we want to go check out the movies. But if you want to spend your hard-earned cash on that, unless you're a hardcore JJK fan, and you're gonna go check it out, then yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Just wait for the season. But yeah, let me know if you have seen it and you plan to, or if you plan to see it. Leave those thoughts down in the comments below. Next one here, Apple TV Grind is what I did this week. This one's called Stick, starring Owen Wilson. I think that's his name.
Is that the golf one?
Yeah, that is the golf one. Starring Owen Wilson on this one. Comedy, feel good, drama type thing. I loved it. I thought it was a good show. Coming off of not necessarily coming off of, but we were watching Happy Gilmore 2 and all of that golfing thing. I was in the mood and I just never went back to watch it, so I made time to watch this one. And I did enjoy the season. I thought it was good. It was heartfelt. A little bit of a, I guess, shocker on his life story and what he went through and his personal story and his profession and how he stopped being a professional golfer. And then to now, finding this kid and taking him through the tour and getting him coached up and things like that and just going on his journey. I thought it was really well done, well performed. Owen Wilson did a great job. Pete Dager, which is the co-star on this one, did a fantastic job on this too. I don't know what happened with Happy Gilmore and them trying to innovate, I guess, if you want to call it that, and, do that whole weird hip shit and
new age golf shit. Yeah, all that. Obviously, that didn't land for us here. If I remember correctly, I don't think any of us really like that aspect of the movie. You don't need that shit, man. The stick goes to show you don't need this shit, bro. Just do some good old fashioned, golf shit and make it entertaining and show movie format, and it'll work. And it absolutely worked here. Pete was awesome. The way he was approaching different shots, and he didn't have to, have hip surgery to do fucking crazy shots. He just kind of looked at the course a little differently and did what he had to do. And that was pretty cool. So I do highly recommend checking out Stick. I think you guys will like it. If you guys are fans of Happy Gilmore, you guys should like this one for sure. Timothy Olyphant was in here too. That was pretty cool. He was like the Shooter McGavin of the show. So that was really cool. But yeah, I do highly recommend checking out Stick on Apple TV. I think you guys won't be disappointed. Pretty good. And then the last one here, Jason Momoa, Chief of War. This one's based off of a true story, which was the story of Hawaii. And I think this was back in the, I don't even want to say 1800s, something like that. And, they're doing their own battles in different clans and things like that. They got the Maui clan and then the Hawaii clan and two other ones that they didn't really dive too much into. But this was a really good show, and it being based off of, true story and historical facts and stuff. I think they did a really good job on it. Jason Momoa, as we know, just gets into the roles that he does and just always has a blast and shines and stuff. And that was the case here as well. So pretty cool on this one. This is what I was coding into the chat party when I joined you guys yesterday. And he was just saying this phrase over and over again. But yeah, it's a good show. It's actually a pretty good show. They had some epic battle scenes. I was pretty impressed with that. And the scale of the battles that they did. The brutality in that final battle that they had was just insane. Jason Momoa, just crazy dude. So yeah, it's gory and it's insane. So it was pretty cool, the scope of the battle scene. But yeah, I do highly recommend checking out Chief of War. There is going to be a season 2. They did set it up for it to be a season 2, and it made sense. It went along with the story. It wasn't just like, oh, we're going to do something else now. No, it made sense. So definitely recommend checking out that one. Also on Apple TV if you guys haven't. If you guys have, let me know your thoughts on Chief of War down in the comments below. But that is it for my What We Watches. Let's go ahead and get into the movie of the week here. Nobody 2. This one is starring Bob Odenkirk. This one I was excited for. I liked the first Nobody. I thought that was pretty cool. Bob, we all love Bob here too, especially coming off of The Bear and his performance in Fishes and things like that, and then even in Saul and Breaking Bad and all that. We all know Bob can do his thing, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, he did Nobody too. So we'll go around the horn here, ratings, and we'll talk about the movie. See what you guys thought. Cody.
Like a 4.
All right, there you go. Jet.
I had a 7.
7. I am also, I think, at that 7. Yeah, I think I'm also at that 7. So, yeah, I think the first one was better. I will say that. I don't know. This one just kind of didn't hit as well as the first one did. So, but there you go. Nobody 2, 6. No, you said 4, right? We'll go 5. So there you go. And then 7's for me and Jet. I don't think, John, you got to watch this one, right?
No. I'll see the first one.
All right, Cody, what'd you think about the movie? What'd you think?
Well, this is another occurrence where I haven't seen the first one, but I don't feel like I needed to. Everything was really like given to you. I just wasn't really like into the movie. I'm not gonna say it's not entertaining because I can see how it could be entertaining for some people. Like the actions were cool. The actions were definitely cool. It just felt so like it's just a movie to kick on for the family. Like if people watch movies with their family or something. It's nothing like I just wasn't really like awed at anything. It just felt so regular. It didn't feel like they did anything crazy. It's just basic.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, me personally, I'm going to have a tough time talking about it too, because I mean, it was just, Cody said it was fine. Like I said, the first Nobody was better. Bob did his thing here as he did in the first one. That's pretty cool, but comparing this to like the John Wicks or the Jason Bournes or those type of action franchises, I don't think this is that. I think it's a simpler version.
And I'm trying to be not as like, I guess, judgy as I normally am, because I expected some of the like him to get out of all these situations. But you brought up John Wick and stuff. If people are like putting him in conversations, I don't think he should be in any of them.
No, they're not. They're not. I'm just saying because that's what this is. That's it's the badass dude
okay,
that just
okay, that's
no, they're not in that. It's not in the conversation. Just saying.
Okay.
But yeah, I just think it was an all right movie. I think it was Sharon Stone was the villain of this, and I think she was a little too much into her role and having a little too much fun with her role. I don't know. I think it was just a little bit over the top for me personally.
She was over the top.
Yeah. She was. So that was like, his family, I think, did all right. They did solid. They try to extend like that. His son was, I guess, starting to learn fighting and get into that world and stuff like that, which they did show a little bit of his fighting skills and stuff like that. That was fine. But his wife too, I guess his whole family was just like they knew about him. Which in the first movie, unless I'm misremembering something,
I assumed in the first movie that's how that came to be. Like him and his wife.
I don't remember that being a thing in the first one. I don't remember. I thought he was just like.
So they just threw in the family and then.
Yeah, unless Jet, you remember the first one?
She was his second half. She said, like she knows about all that.
I don't think they told us in the first one that, but I think we found that piece of information out in the second one, like that she's known about him and he's dangerous and all that shit. The wife,
by surprise. So I thought maybe they did, but I mean I could be wrong. I saw that movie a long time ago.
Yeah, same.
That's what I'm saying because I didn't see the first one. So like, and I know I'm skipping ahead, but like for instance, the scene at the end where she sees the gun while they're in the cabin, and and she picks it up, and you in my head because I'm assuming she's just like him. She's going out there to help them out, but she shows up at the very end, walk down. Like I was just like.
The trank shit, and they kind of try to set that up a little bit when she's shooting fucking darts or the BB gun.
Yeah,
at the carnival games.
That's why when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, she is like this, man."
And I don't remember that at all being a case in the first movie. Like I don't know, maybe she's just a good shot. But like that was all right for me, a little corny. But yeah, Christopher Lloyd was in this one. Pretty cool to see him in here, and he's the father of Bob Odenkirk, and he's supposedly how Bob got into this business and into being in this world. Christopher Lloyd was just a badass, and all of just like Bob was. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. His brother showed up too. I think his acting was like kind of flat, kind of stale, like nothing really there. So it's crazy. So I didn't really.
That's how I felt about most of it. Like, for instance, not the sheriff, but the guy. What's his name? Wyatt. I think his name was Wyatt.
Yeah.
I didn't like his character. Like, like, I understood the switch, but when we first meet him, he foot on a desk. He's just a piece of shit, and then you find out he's doing this because he has to.
He's
I'm like,
puppet,
what the fuck? That just threw me like I didn't like.
They set him up to be this badass, mayor of the town and shit. And he wasn't. He didn't have nothing.
All right, that should be enough. I'm done. I paid off my dues. Yeah. What are you talking about, bro?
And the sheriff did not give a fuck about him whatsoever.
At all.
He's like, I'm the boss, not the mayor. Like, that was kind of crazy. But Jet, what'd you think about the movie? Or what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean it's the same as you guys. It's very straightforward. It kind of sucks because I guess looking at the year, like, and I'm thinking straight action movie, but I think my favorite was probably Ballerina. And it's like, I had that in mind the whole time going into an action movie, and the plot of this is super fucking straightforward, and it doesn't take any fucking swings, but it does excel at the action. Like I thought the action in this was like great. Like it was really fucking good. But I mean, other than that, it's straight to the point. Like you guys talking about Bob Odenkirk. I mean, he's good at anything he's in. Like he's phenomenal. But like you were talking about, I didn't really care for Sharon Stone. She's really good too, and damn near everything she's in. But I don't know, maybe a miscast there, but I don't know. It's kind of whatever. Christopher Lloyd, I mean, he's a fucking legend. Yeah, he's been doing this for a long fucking time. He's really good, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't nothing great, but it is an action movie, and it did the action well, and I was entertained. So that's kind of just where I'm at with that.
That's where all my points go.
Yeah. Yeah, that last sequence where Cody was talking about how she picked up the gun and she just looks over to the son. You got this, right?
You got this, right? Like, what?
She just leaves her kids there at the cabin.
Bro,
like,
what?
she had no idea that their uncle was going to show up and protect them. She just decided, fuck it. You guys got it. I'm going to go shoot some tranks into the villain. I'll be back. I hope you guys live. That was dumb as fuck.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm not as mad because like I'm expecting stupidity out of this movie because it doesn't take itself serious. But it's just like the constant like for instance, the beginning of the movie, she's about to send him the text, "We need to talk," and she erases it. So do you know about his situation or not? Because why are you having a problem knowing what he has to do, knowing he has to pay back 30 million or something like that?
80. And it was like insane money. Yeah, insane.
Yeah, and then when it started, in my head I was like, oh, they're not gonna let him take his vacation. They didn't let him take the vacation, and then it turns into him just not being able to let go of that side of him. And I'm just like, I don't see the problem with him. Like, I don't see why she's so mad at him, but just the plot wasn't there. The action was the only thing that was there. I would never watch that movie again. And I don't want to watch the first one after watching that.
The first one was better. Like, I think it was.
Well, the first one's great.
Yeah, the first one's great. Yeah. Yeah, because they set it up as like, he's really nobody. You don't know what he's talking about. And he's just really a nobody, and he just knows how to fight and shoot guns and do all this crazy shit. And they set that up really well in the first one. The second one, it's like, I don't know what happened. They just let the whole family in on the secret, and everybody can fight.
Now
I don't know.
somebody's.
Yeah, now they're all somebody's. Yeah. So, but yeah, the second one did fall flat compared to the first one for sure. But yeah, that's unfortunate because I was looking forward to this one, But yeah, oh well. Nobody 2. There you go. Our thoughts from us here at LFG. If you guys have seen it, let us know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. Let's get into Pluribus. I'm excited to talk about this.
You are.
Yeah. We left off on a cliffhanger on the last episode.
Yep.
And they answered that really fast as to what it was. I kind of maybe thought they were going to teeter with maybe it not being shown directly, or kind of her going to the others and asking, like, showing them what's going on. But no, she got her camera, pulled it out, showed us what exactly she saw. And it turned out to be dead bodies, chopped up bodies, which was, I think, what we all kind of thought it was.
That's
anyways.
the most obvious.
Yeah, that was the obvious answers. It's just bodies. Now we'll talk about this in a little bit. I didn't know what they were using the bodies for, unless I missed it, unless you guys came to that conclusion after the freezer shit and the grinder, because she did talk about a grinder in the back. I didn't know that they were using the bodies to eat them until that came up later on in the episode.
No, yeah, I only came to that assumption because of the fact that they said that they try to do everything in the most efficient way possible. So in my head, especially hearing that they don't eat, they don't like kill and stuff, they have to feed everybody. And I was like, what are they doing with the dead bodies? They have to use the dead bodies for something.
So I thought they were using them for compost or, like you said, efficiency, other shit like that. I didn't know they were using them to eat them. So when that got revealed, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, but and then it's like, it's also, well, we're gonna talk about that before. I'm not even gonna say it. We're gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But no, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought this was really cool. Like I said, they answered that quickly. And then they answered that answer, or that question that just came up. What the dead bodies answered that pretty quickly and really well, honestly. We get a surprise cameo in here from John Cena, and it fit. It fit, bro. That shit was hilarious.
That dynamic cool. It's cool. That shit is cool because it's John Cena, but it's not John Cena. That shit is cool.
Like, I really enjoyed this episode, though. I really did.
I will say, and don't get me wrong, I liked episode 2. But I'm starting to realize that the show really is what it is. Like, don't expect something to be crazy. It is what it is.
Yeah, we all thought, oh shit, what did she find? What is the actual darkness of the show? What the fuck is it? It's not.
They're genuinely just who they are.
Yeah, it's just who they are. They're just trying to sustain themselves, and there you go.
So going further into the episode, though, I found out a lot because obviously the reason they are consuming humans is because they're going to die in 10 years because they can't feed everybody. And that goes back to them not being able to kill and them preferring to be vegans. So like they even said, like, we won't even pick an apple off a tree. If it falls though, it's free game. So it's like, it's crazy to think about. And then we got I forget his name, but the guy, the guy that's going crazy, he got them acting. He knew about it, and once he heard it, he was okay with it. Like it's crazy because his character, I feel like, is gonna have a lot of implications later on because he seems like, I don't know, just important to the story. But
he's the only one that fucks with Carol.
I was gonna say he's the bridge between Carol and the other 12. Like that's just his role.
And they've been having meetings every Tuesday and Friday.
Yeah, that's funny.
I just have to cancel a lot of plane flights. And no, just FaceTime or Zoom.
Mostly Zoom. Yeah, mostly Zoom.
Yeah. Nah, but it's just
he was like, and the ones that don't speak English were mad you didn't invite them to India.
That was crazy.
I was like, damn.
But that also goes to the one survivor that is different, which is didn't want to mess with anybody, because we get more on him, and we see 3 days ago he wants to like
go to Carol. It seems like, right?
Yeah, because he heard he's got the tapes. They really sent them out.
Yeah, we found that out too. Yeah, they sent out the tapes. Yeah.
He saw the tape. He realized that there was others like him. He said 12. I said, oh shit. So yeah, he went out, and then this crazy because they used his mom.
They used his mom.
Yeah, crazy.
That was creepy. That was creepy too.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
Mom's a bitch.
Yeah, your mom's a bitch, and you're not a bitch. So that's not you. That's not her.
I'm interested in what he really is trying to do, because when he gets to Carol, they don't speak the same language, so they're gonna need a translator. But that's not even the most important thing about the episode. It keeps slipping in my head. Say something so I can think about it.
Well, I did like you talked about it, and I forget his character's name, but the actor's name is Samba. He's back. She went to Vegas, right? And they making it seem normal. They're making it. Go ahead before you lose it.
No, that's it. You're saying.
Okay. They're making it seem normal, and I'm looking around, and Gloria thought it was a flashback. I'm like, no, it's not a flashback. He's telling them to act normal or whatever. And sure enough, they're all just acting. They're all just following along his role. He's playing this high stakes poker game with this super villain with an eye patch. Man, he's just living life. He's having a good time. And I still stand with Carol the way I would have acted and the way I would have reacted. That's exactly the way I would have done it. But on the other side of that, it's like, the world is what it is, man. I'm just gonna.
I was telling Andrea the same fucking thing. She disagrees so hard, and I'm like, from his perspective, why not? Why fucking not?
Why not?
Why not?
He literally can just have whatever he wants without any repercussions. Like,
yeah, he's just living life, man, to the fullest, and I can't fault him for that. Like it is what it is. It is what it is. And yeah, he's just having this high stake poker game, man. And the super villain loses the hand, and he's even happy for him at one point, just smiling. No, like get in character, get back in character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad. He flips the chips over, and you're gonna regret this, and this isn't over. And they were all just acting, and that was pretty cool, man. And yeah, he just goes back up to his room and has a good time with all the women up there, bro. It's insane. Even the housekeeper came into the room to serve him a drink. He's like, "Oh, come on in." Yeah. What was crazy though to me about this episode is they all stopped. They all stopped laughing, having a good time, and you're about to get a visitor. I'm like, oh, okay, they're gonna leave. Okay, they left, but they cleared out Las Vegas, bro. Carol came driving. They said, we don't want nothing to do with Carol. We need our space. We're gone. Everybody left Vegas, man, and I thought that was crazy. I thought I didn't know they were going to go to that extent.
It was like at the same time they all, obviously because they're the same person, but they all like just stopped. They had the realization like, oh shit, she's coming. We gotta go.
Yeah, that was really crazy. I did not expect.
And then she pulls up. Welcome, Carol.
They need her to change her heart, man. She's not changing.
Yeah, she's not changing, and you know what? Like I said, I can't fault her. That's exactly the same way.
Especially after this reveal, because what we get later on is that he knows they have found a way to turn them, the survivors, into one of them, into one of the hive mind. But it takes a stem cell and an injection, and
they need permission to do all that. They need permission to get those stem cells.
So she instantly did it though. Like she called the phone. She mad. Like. She's like, they're not gonna want to talk to her. Like, does she not get that?
She was happy too.
Yeah,
she was
like, all right, that's one check down.
Yeah, the way they revealed that was kind of crazy too. Like, because we talked about it, and they said that this is our biological imperative to turn you. When we find a way to turn you, we're gonna do it. But it goes against their other biological imperative to cause harm to somebody, and getting that sample is gonna cause harm because it says it's a hip bone and shit. And they can't do it. They just can't do it. So that was kind of crazy. And he's like, no, yeah, I already knew about all of this. No big deal. I asked John Cena. John Cena was telling me everything. He's teaching me moves and shit. And I just asked him everything. Like, oh, shit. And yeah, they just need a permission. So if we don't give him our permission, then... And it kind of... It shows, too, that, like, he's aware, like...
Yeah, he's not just doing this for the pleasure.
They're all aware. They're all even trying to solve the problem of them dying, because once they die in 10 years, they're also dying. Like, they're not going to live on Earth with just 12 people. Like, that's just not going to happen.
But that was funny in that conversation, because they were like, we even pitched ideas. It's like, they literally have the brains of all the billions of people on the planet. They know the best possible theories to fix this, and they thought they could help. Like, that was funny to me.
But no, yeah, it was a good episode.
It's also crazy. I was thinking about that kind of during the poker game. I was like, damn. He's playing the best poker player in the world right now.
Yeah,
they all share the same
mind you, they could see his hand.
Yeah, they can all see his hand. Bro, I called that shit immediately. I was like, bro, this motherfucker has a royal flush, doesn't he? And then as soon as the other guy revealed straight flush, I was like, yeah, here comes the royal flush. It's epic, man. This dude's living in a movie right now. No, I thought it was a fantastic episode, man, and it's crazy. Like he even went to her at the end because he's got his Lamborghinis lined up, which was hilarious. He's got one for every day of the week, and she's driving a cop car. And he's like, "Hey, they're ready to come back, man. They just need you to kind of change a little bit. Fuck them." Like, and they kind of teeter with her being lonely and just wanting people to talk to because she was eating breakfast with him, and I'm gonna just get a room and I'll talk to you later and we can just discuss things further. He was like, oh shit, I kind of need you to leave because I want my people back. And she saw it in his face and was like, I'm just joking. Oh, okay, that's good. But you can see she's lonely. So for her at the end, I don't know if that information just kind of was like, yeah, all right, cool. They can't turn me. I don't got to worry about that. What happened? But she don't give a fuck still. And she's like, nah, fuck him. I'm just going to go back to Albuquerque and live my life. So I don't know. I'm enjoying this show. But much like Cody said, this isn't that like stunning show that they're going to show you shocking revelations or mysteries or anything like that. No, it's just the narrative that they're going about is working for me though. I am enjoying it, and it's cool.
Really good storytelling.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. So we'll see. I think there's a few more episodes left, right? I don't know what the episode count is. Maybe 10. Yeah, I think it's 10.
Because I'm trying to think like, okay, and this is hypothetical in the future. Let's say one of the two of the survivors have a kid. Do they try and go and turn that baby instantly?
Yeah, I mean, I think they would have to, right? They would have to.
It's crazy. But they're going to die in 10 years, so I guess that's the main problem right now.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because, like, don't they just have everybody doing what they were doing before they turn? So, like, how are they going to run out of shit?
Because they're stopped killing. It all happened because of farms and
they can't even farm. They can't pick apples. They can't harvest corn. They can't harvest nothing. No vegetables, no fruits, nothing. None of that. They can't get the meat from cows, pigs, none of that. That's shit. What
they say. Whatever's already made, they're consuming. But past that, they're giving themselves the bottom of the barrel, which is the dead people.
Which I guess they found a way to sustain themselves for 10 years, right? 10 years using the bodies. So
that's a long time.
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
that's a long time.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, they're not repopulating. Like,
that's what I'm saying. So
they're just dying every day. I think they said a number, and I forget the number. It's like hundreds of thousands of people.
Number. Yeah.
There's people dying every day. So yeah, kind of wild. But yeah, I am enjoying Pluribus right now. I do highly recommend checking out if you guys haven't seen it. That's on Apple TV as well. So, go check that one out and see what you guys think about it. And if you guys are watching it, leave your thoughts on that down in the comments below. Final one here. Welcome to Derry, episode 6. In the Name of the Father. Well, yeah, that's a crazy title. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is In the Name of the Father. That's kind of wild. Oh my god. What'd you guys think about this episode?
So I do want to start this one off only because I remembered before you went to go watch it, Jan was kind of telling you it's not like the others. I wasn't exactly sure what he meant by that because by that point I didn't really remember the episode because I watched it early in the week. So I really only remembered the ending. But the feeling that I had when the episode was finished was like, wow, that was one of my favorite episodes of the whole thing so far. Like, I'm not saying it's the best, but I enjoyed that one so fucking much.
Yep.
So I'm very curious to see what you thought about it. Seeing if you can, or maybe if you can tell me what Jan meant, so to speak. But yeah, just my quick feelings. I just remember loving the episode and everything that happened, and obviously it ended with a crazy fucking cliffhanger. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
No, I enjoyed this episode. I did like this episode. It did start off with that flashback. If you guys remember the flashback of the little girl.
Yep.
And that might be strict because I think in the after show, you know how they talk about it and stuff. They said the year, and I think that year was going to be like season 2 type thing. So that might come up again.
Oh, was it black and white?
Yeah, and the black and white stuff. Yeah. That was a cool first scene. And then the whole episode was solid. It was a solid episode. They really gave us a little bit of backstory on is it her mom? Is that not her mom, or is that just a friend that she goes to her house and stuff like that? Do you guys know?
Yeah, you talking about Miss Curse?
Is that her name? Kirsch? Yeah, that might be
the one that works at the asylum.
Yeah. That's not her. That's just a friend.
When she went to the asylum, that's the person that said, "You could talk to me about anything." That's her.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, her reveal and her backstory and her father, which is the name of the episode, being Pennywise, you know, not actual creature, but the original Pennywise clown. That was crazy. That was insane. Crazy. And then the reveal of the stuff that happened earlier in the season, where it was her at the church, at the graveyard, and then her outside the house. I was like, yo, that is insane. And that answered the question that I had: is like, how did they survive? How did he survive specifically when we saw the hand and in that, you know, ruins or whatever? And how did he make it back? Well, because that wasn't Pennywise. That's how he survived. So that was pretty cool that they actually answered that question. They went back to answer. So that was really cool. No, I enjoyed the episode though. I thought it was really good.
In real life, Pennywise being Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
What a fucking decision. That is so cool, man.
Yeah,
we're gonna see more of him in the episode that's already out. As we're recording right now.
Yeah, I usually wait, man, but I feel like I want to go watch this right now. Like I really want to go check this one out.
I'm gonna watch it after this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I've been waiting all week for this one.
Yeah, no,
good, man.
Fantastic episode though. Fantastic episode. They also showed the dad, her dad. You know that they put him in the clubhouse, right? That they got going on. And
the black spot.
Yeah, the black spot. Yeah, the black spot. So that was pretty cool. I thought the little girl who we didn't even talk about this when it happened, that cut her eye, you know, that whole fucking crazy slug scene, that was an insane scene in and of itself. But her kind of choosing them and not, you know, she's like, I'm a freak, and she just embraced it and started scaring. That was cool. That was a pretty cool scene. I enjoyed that as well. What else happened in this one?
I mean, go ahead.
Halloran, seeing dead people, and I think that's what was the reveal of last time when Pennywise opened the box.
Yeah.
Like now he's just seeing dead people, and he talks about, you know, if I don't acknowledge them or if I act like I'm not seeing them, I forget his words exactly. He's like, then they don't notice me, but if I see them, they notice me, and I'm like, oh shit, that's kind of crazy. So that was a crazy reveal. But yeah, this was a really good episode, solid episode. Got me hyped up for the next one. Going on the cliffhanger that Jet was talking about and the way that ended with the black and white scene and going back to the first scene was insane.
Who made the call?
What call?
The call that that led to the ending scene. Because remember, they're looking for the escapee.
Oh, yeah.
They said a woman called.
Yeah.
Who made the call?
Shit, I don't know.
It's just, I don't know. Because then it makes you think, like, could it have been Pennywise that contacted his daughter and told her to call and say that's where he's at?
Maybe. That's what I was thinking too. That's because outside of her, shit, would she know? Did she know that the wife took her to the black spot? I don't even know. They didn't reveal that to us.
She wouldn't know. Yeah, she wouldn't know. There's no way she would know.
Yeah,
there's barely anyone that does know.
There's barely anybody that knows. And there's there's also ongoing theory that, and I hate that I forget his name, but the dad that's on the run, that he's actually dead and it's Pennywise because of where the accident happened and how everything is happening. But obviously, there's like the whole like him meeting up with the girl that he was sleeping with, like that kind of like doesn't make sense. But who knows?
Yeah,
who knows?
Yeah, that whole scene within the black spot was really cool. The music, Lil Phil getting on the drums and playing with the band. That was a really cool scene. And they talked about it in I don't know if it's called Making Dairy or something like that. But the extra stuff at the end. They talked about how we put that scene in there to give you like a fake calmness, like everything's going good, but like something bad is about to happen. And I was like, that's really genius, because I felt that way the whole thing. Like, this scene is cool, but them dudes in masks is about to pull up, and they sure did, boy.
Like I said, I don't remember the movies. I saw somebody posted a video, and I'm pretty sure it's from the movies, where they mentioned this event happening, at the black spot.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I remember that.
No.
And I just watched the first one, and I'm halfway through the second one. I don't remember none of that. That's crazy. Yeah. The second one, that movie's a mess. Like that. And it's kind of the same with the old one too. Like the second part is just not as strong, maybe in writing, but it's just not as good as a story as the first part of it. And that's the same with the newer movies. I think that one came out in 2019, and it's crazy because that movie has James McAvoy and Jessica Chastain and all these B and A listers, and that wasn't enough, man. Stephen King. Yeah, that second
wrap it up.
Yeah, he can wrap it up. Hell no. But Welcome to Derry. Might be the best show on TV, man. Locked in every episode. It is great. Yeah. Truly.
So is Penny just using that daughter? Like I guess he came to an agreement to just like not kill her?
I can't wait to see what's going on with that.
I need to know, because she opened that door and we didn't get nothing else.
I thought she was dead. I'm like, obviously we knew she wasn't dead, but it's like, why are you opening that door? You're gonna why didn't Penny kill you? That's kind of wild. That whole scene was insane. Like him chasing the little girl and just fucking with her. Like as soon as he knew the door locked, he was just taking his time walking down the damn catwalk. Like that was insane. And then coming up as Bill Skarsgård and like, no, I'm your dad. Like, oh my god, that was insane. But yeah, I need to know like what agreement they have. I don't know if she's just kind of causing fear for him, or if she has a deal with him to kind of like free her dad, because she's under the assumption that that's her dad. And I don't know. I'm interested to see. Hopefully they answer that. I think they got to answer that just based off of the previews for this episode. So we'll see. I'm super excited.
Yeah, it was in the first one. The fat kid was saying it all.
Damn. It's a good thing I don't remember that then.
Yeah, because at the time I didn't even know about the black spot, so that's probably why it just didn't pay no mind.
All right, there you go. Welcome to Derry. We are gonna go watch the latest one right now, so look forward to our thoughts on that one on the next episode. I guess we'll talk about that right now. But yeah, welcome to Derry. Leave your thoughts on all of that so far down in the season. What you guys are thinking about the season down in the comments below. Is it the greatest show on television right now? Pluribus? I don't even know what else would even be in contention. What else? Because if we're not watching it, I don't know.
So then no,
it's probably not. It is probably Welcome to Derry. But yeah, leave all those thoughts down in the comments below. There you go. That was our What We Watches. Let us know what you guys are watching, playing, listening, reading, all that good stuff. Also down in the comments. And like I said, hopefully you guys can comment some stuff and we can check it out. Like, hey, I watched this week. Maybe you guys should check it out and we can review that. So definitely do that if you guys are want us to check something out.
Powered by our friends at MoviePass Mogul. If you guys aren't playing Mogul, you should definitely get in on that. Fantasy football for movies. But you said they do their Mogul Moves
weekly. Yeah. So definitely go check them out and see what their thoughts are on all of that. But yeah, we're gonna go through some of the box office stuff here, and then maybe we'll bring up the app on our side, just to kind of give you guys a view of what, because I know I've got some money. My team's been making me a little bit of money, so maybe we could pull that up and see what that's looking like.
Making me a little bit of money.
A little bit of money.
All right, yes. So we're just gonna go through some box office stuff. Some movies have ended their theatrical run. Some movies just started this past week. So we'll just go through a little bit of that. One battle after another ends its global run with under 205 million worldwide, with a $140 million production budget, 70 million in marketing, and theaters taking 50% of ticket sales. Warner Bros. Is exiting with 100 million in losses. It'll need a huge post-theatrical revenue to have any shot at breaking even. So obviously that's streaming services and stuff like that, people buying the film. Yeah, that, as great as that movie was, that was a flop.
Dang. I don't think any of us had that picked, or maybe it wasn't out yet by the time Mogul launched. So
yeah, because it's September, so yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Which I guess we would have picked that up. Like, how would we have
more
not?
than likely, yeah, Riley. You know?
Yeah.
Shit, you look at the cast. Damn.
Yeah.
So that sucks. If you haven't seen this movie, definitely go check it out. Definitely recommended.
Hell yeah.
Definitely one of the best of the year. Yeah, one battle after another. Unfortunate financial flop for Warner Bros. There. We got Five Nights at Freddy's 2 that just came out. This says that Five Nights at Freddy's just slayed the global opening box office with a smashing $109 million opening weekend, with another $63 million in domestic. Many have doubted our $60 to $70 million domestic projection. This is coming from Global Box Office. Go give them the follow on Twitter. With the industry only forecasting 35 million, but obviously they blew that out of the water. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 on the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Jeez. So yeah, that's Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Wicked for Good is now eyeing a $540 to $590 million run at the worldwide box office. It only cost $150 million to make. So that
Damn,
one is
that's
surprisingly
cheap, bro. That's crazy. So that is definitely a mogul winner right there. So if you guys drafted that, well, obviously we'll look at the numbers right now because I did draft that, and we can see what that did.
Wicked for Good with a strong run right now. Zootopia 2 has already passed $900 million worldwide.
That's fucking crazy.
That is, bro. Wow.
Sticking with Zootopia 2 right now, it is eyeing between a $1.5 and a $1.7 billion run.
Man,
at the worldwide box office, and this one also costed $150 million.
That's crazy. And Japan's about to get their version, right? So with Hideo,
yeah.
So there you go.
On top of that,
yep, that's crazy.
Yeah, crazy numbers there with Zootopia. That, man, that is insane. That is like you were saying, league winner, no doubt. So Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Zootopia 2 were kind of the major ones that came out this week, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna make anything great. Could be wrong.
No,
I don't think so. So those are kind of the major ones. So we do have an estimated box office, the top 8 for December 5th to December 7th, so this weekend. Five Nights at Freddy's 63, Zootopia 2 at 43 million, Wicked for Good 16.75, Jujutsu Kaisen at 10.15 million. Now You See Me made 3.50 million. Kill Bill, which I think is all of them together, right? That's what that is. It's all it's all the Kill Bills together.
Yeah, I think so.
3.25 million. Eternity movie 2.73 million, and Hamnet, which apparently Hamnet, that is going to be an Oscar darling right there.
Damn.
2.30 million. So yeah, that's the numbers that we're looking at right now. Obviously, Five Nights at Freddy's is running away with it, at least for this weekend. Zootopia 2 and Wicked for Good right now at the top 3, and Jujutsu Kaisen at 4.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Those are the numbers for right now. And while I have it here, just because I put it, this is the highest grossing films at the box office currently for 2025. We got Neza 2 at number 1, 2.2 billion. Lilo and Stitch at number 2 with 1.04 billion. Number 3, Minecraft at 958 million. Zootopia 2, 916, which is insane. Jurassic World 4, 869. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, an anime movie, crazy, 769 million. How to Train Your Dragon, 636 million. F1, 631.5. Superman made 617, and Mission Impossible 8 made 599 million to round out the top 10.
Yeah, that's about to drop on Apple TV. I think next week.
Yeah,
that's a must watch. I'm gonna check that out.
Rewatch.
Yeah, it's a rewatch. So do that. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. For our I don't know if we have a name for this. Might come up with one later, but our own mogul box office side of things. That's what we got for this weekend of December 7th.
All right. This is my team personally. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what has been going on. Pretty cool here. And I was hoping, I think what I'm going to do going forward is leaving some of these questions unanswered so that when we do these Mogul Pass, or we can go ahead and go through these and answer these. It's a pretty cool feature. I love this. Go ahead and answer some of these. But yeah, as you can see, you can go through them. Will F1 sequel be announced by the end of the year?
You put yes?
I can't remember. I wish it would tell you. That's one thing we should talk to Stacy about, is because I don't remember what I put. But I think I put no.
I would say no.
I think I put no on that one.
No, this is everybody, right?
Yeah, this is everybody. This is everybody's.
Which one did
I wish it would show me what I put though. Yeah, like it would highlight mine or check mark or something. So
yeah, why is it blue and green?
Yeah. So we gotta talk to Stacy, see about that. But yeah, these are pretty cool questions, and maybe we can incorporate some of these. Yeah, write that down. But pretty cool. I do like that aspect of Mogul right now. But as you can see right here on the top, I got my budget. I've spent almost 800,000 on that. I've got 200,000 remaining. But as you can see, my portfolio value and what I've made right there is 1.7 million. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Well, I got to compare it to these guys. Hopefully we can bring that up or next time. But let's go ahead and see what I have so far. I think I picked up Bugonia. Did I pick up Bugonia? I don't think I did. But no, I picked up a couple actors here. Oscar Isaac. I mean, I think I picked up everybody in that Frankenstein movie. Yeah, Oscars should be incoming somewhere in there. So hopefully, I picked up Emma Stone and then Jesse Plemons. This will be pretty cool to see the Oscar implications once all that gets closer. So we shall see. But as for the movies, and you can actually drop these too. I've played with it a little bit. You can drop them, and it will give you like a penalty for dropping them cool. Early. So if you want to sell it, not drop them, sell them, so you can kind of make some of your money back, like Stacy was talking about on that. But yeah, I'm not sure because on their Mogul weekly passes or weekly moves that they do talk about maybe you want to sell this now and get rid of that and kind of recover some of your money. So maybe if your movie that you drafted is not doing so well, you might consider selling that, getting some of that money back, and moving on to another one that's going to drop later on. But as of right now, I think like Frankenstein, for example, is not even having a theatrical release. I don't know how that worked. So maybe that's one of the ones that we should go ahead and sell and move on from that one. I think you made your money from it. Now time to move on to something else. But I am interested in seeing right here, Five Nights at Freddy's. I think 114,000, I guess, is what I've made personally from it. But I'm not sure exactly on that. Hopefully we can talk to Stacy too and see exactly the numbers that I'm looking at.
Click the green chart next to it. Maybe that's.
Let's see. Oh, this is telling you your trend, or is this what is this?
This is gained.
How much is gained? Yeah.
Yeah.
Trending. Yeah. There you go. In the last so price. There you go.
Oh.
So I mean, it's only going up, even though
that's how much to buy it.
Or I think That's how much it's made, I believe. Yeah,
I think that's how much
it's made.
Now. It's like stock type shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's how much. Yeah, exactly. So that's what that's at right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super interested in the Oscars stuff, and because I don't think there's another way to kind of judge the actors outside of their Oscar season. So we'll see. But yeah, and then I got a couple directors. I only picked up 2 or 3. Who was the third one? James Cameron. I mean, yeah, obviously we got to go with that one. So we'll see how that pans out too. But as of right now, my portfolio, I've made 700,000. I don't think that's too bad. So we'll see exactly, and then we can go to the leaderboard and maybe actually compare ourselves with what's been going on in the leaderboard. See, I don't know where it's not showing me the points either, and I need to know how to see my points. It's just showing me my portfolio value. What score are they getting that it's showing them there? Because I drafted Wicked for Good. I didn't get Now You See Me, which is kind of crazy. Now You See Me, I guess, did well on here.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. But as of right now, that's the leaderboard for December 6th. Those are my assets. We'll see. I think we can pick up some more movies and stuff like that. But yeah, there you go. Mogul Pass for the week. So definitely, if you guys are playing, and I'm not sure if you can still play. I know they had opened it a little bit longer, and you can invite people. So maybe we can figure that out too. If you guys wanted to start playing, definitely leave a comment, and maybe we can get that figured out. But there you go. All right, Mogul Pass. We'll come up with a name. I don't know. Mogul Weekly. Mogul Weekly. Let's fucking Mogul
Weekly pick. Oh, you wanna?
I don't know. We'll come up with a name and we'll have that for you guys next time. But there you go. Mogul by Movie Pass. That's our update for this week. Definitely let us know if you guys are interested in playing or already playing. Leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. But all right, let's get into our question of the week. Jet, what do you have for us?
All right, so it came out a little while ago that Insomniac doubled down on the fact that they're releasing Wolverine and they're gonna keep making this universe and doing different characters and things like that. So my question to you guys, I know Cody, you don't really play the single player games, but just to have a character, what Marvel character would you want to see get their own Insomniac game?
Ooh. Because outside of I'm more of a villain guy. We already have the Venom coming. That's who I would have wanted. We already have Wolverine coming. That's who I wanted. You know what? There's an Iron Man VR game. But damn, that would feel like Anthem.
Well, I'm good on it. I have an answer. And if you haven't figured it out by now, a magic game would hit.
How so?
You're literally following the story of a girl that's put into limbo, and you have to literally fend off and become the queen of limbo.
That would play like what's the dude's name? Dante.
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. I think that would play like a Devil May Cry.
That.
Yeah. Yeah. John, what kind of game you trying to play? Who's here? Who's Insomniac?
You said Iron Man, but that sounds pretty cool.
Hey, Iron Man game could work.
Maybe swap your shits out with your weapons.
Oh, different suits and different upgrades and stuff.
For
fly
the different
around.
mission you need to do.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would definitely be cool. Hey. All right, yeah. I don't know, man. Blade's coming, Venom's coming. Yeah. Wolverine's coming. Insomniac's got me covered. So it's kind of crazy.
I think a cool one. I had 2 actually. The first one, I think a cool one that they could do, and they've already shown through their Wolverine trailer that Wolverine is gonna have like some gore to it. Like he was slicing and there was body parts and blood and things like that, which obviously isn't present in the Spider-Man games. Obviously it's Spider-Man, but the one that I think would be cool that they could do a really fucking cool job on would be Ghost Rider. I think a Ghost Rider game they could do a really cool job with. And then the secondary one would be Moon Knight. The way that they could incorporate, like maybe the same way that the Batman games are, because fucking Moon Knight has the same kind of shit. He's just throwing shit, and in Marvel Rivals he has the big one that he throws. But even like in the show, in the Moon Knight show, that shit got violent. Like he was beating people's ass and breaking arms and shit. So I think those two, I think Ghost Rider and Moon Knight would be pretty cool for them to adapt the game for.
There you go, yeah. Insomniac's killing it. So yeah, there you go. Question of the week. Which whose hero would you like to see from Insomniac made on your next game? So, pretty cool. Leave all those thoughts, answers, your opinions down in the comments below. All right, final thoughts, guys, before we head out.
I saw a post that said the Golden Globe nominations are tomorrow. Not sure if that's confirmed, but if it is, be on the lookout for that. I fucking love award season. I watch all the award shows, so really into that. So that'll definitely be something to look out for in the next episode talking about that.
Watch the BET Awards.
No.
That was
stupid. Negative. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. Shout out Movie Pass, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Next week I will be on vacation. So I don't know if we're gonna be doing an episode next week. If these guys want a 2-man it, 3-man it, hopefully with John. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Or we kind of just take another week off. We shall see. Stay tuned to the socials or to YouTube if there's an episode next week. We shall see. Oh, not next week, but the week after that. You guys are seeing this.
That would be next week.
That would be for us. It's next week. For you guys, it's in 2 weeks. So
but they don't know that. They're gonna see this, and it's gonna be the next week.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
If we don't do an episode, is that straight into the Christmas episode?
That might be. Yeah, that might be. Yeah. This one is dropping on the 14th.
Yeah,
we skipped the 21st, so we would record
on Christmas.
On Christmas, which is the 25th.
What a holly jolly Christmas!
Yeah,
and then
because I'll be back by then.
Because then we do a Christmas episode, and then
what day is Christmas? Oh, I'm off Christmas.
The New Year's one is that's where we do the top 10, the worst. That's where we do that, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, it's about to be crazy.
It's about to be nuts.
It's about to be crazy. You guys might not miss an episode then if we do a Christmas episode. Because we usually record Saturdays, and then I'll be back for the Christmas episode. If we don't record Saturday, we just record that Christmas night.
So. But yeah, I mean, you heard it. Stay tuned. There's about to be a lot of cool shit happening. So
there you go. All right.
Stay tuned.
Well, there you go. Stay tuned. Christmas episode possibly, and then obviously we love to do our top 10 worst, top 10 best. I don't know. We might even do a disappointing in there just specifically for one movie because I know Cody's gonna put that in his worst. But I think it's more of a disappointing. I think it's more of a disappointing type shit. But
we're talking about the same movie.
I'm pretty sure we are. Stay tuned.
Not worse. It's disappointing.
I think because we've talked about it's not a bad movie, but it's not a bad movie.
It's a bad movie.
It's not.
It's not. It's
just disappointing.
No,
I don't know.
It's a bad movie.
But if you guys don't know what we're talking about, definitely stay tuned for that top 10 in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know, schedules. It's kind of weird.
Say Christmas.
Dang, there you go. But yeah, we appreciate you guys watching this episode. Leave your thoughts on everything we talked about in the news, in the What We Watches, in our question of the week. Mogul, definitely leave all those thoughts down in the comments below. And while you're down there in those comments, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For audio listeners, don't forget to hit 5 stars. That too would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, keep it locked here to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.